Hello, I'm Investigator Joy Matthews with the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection. Our office now offers free expert mediation services to consumers and businesses. Our mediation service is an efficient dispute resolution process without the time and expense of going to court. Mediation sessions are conducted in our office by a trained, impartial mediator. Joining me today is Michael Lang, our volunteer expert mediator who has been working with our office for several years. Mr. Lang taught mediation skills as an adjunct professor of law and has gained experience mediating disputes in numerous courts, government agencies, and even at the United Nations. Welcome, Mr. Lang. Tell us, what is the mediation process and your role as a mediator with our office?
Sure. Well, mediation is a confidential, voluntary process in which a trained, impartial third person, the mediator, assists parties who are having a dispute to try and work out their differences and come to an agreement. The mediator is there to help, but the power and authority to make a deal rests solely in the hands of the parties themselves.
When you are asked to mediate, what kind of cases do you mediate for our office?
Well, really anything that you send to me, but we have done plenty of cases involving disputes between homeowners and home improvement contractors. We've done a number of disputes involving new home construction. We've done issues involving a consumer who was very unhappy with the furniture that he purchased. We've done a case involving promises made by a car dealership to a consumer to help the consumer agree to purchase a car. We've done cases involving water damage that a consumer suffered, so there's really no limit on the kind of cases that are capable of being resolved in mediation.
How are you different from an arbitrator?
Well, there's a big difference. An arbitrator is like a private judge. An arbitrator listens to what the parties have to say and then tells them what they have to do. A mediator listens to what the parties have to say and then tries to help them craft a solution. I mean, I believe that arbitration is a very narrow, focused process. Mediation is much more creative because the range of possibilities is not limited by the law or any contract. It's really what the parties decide they're willing to do.
If you are unable to assist the consumers in resolving the complaint, are the parties able to go to court?
Frequently, that is the next step. In the kind of cases that I do with you and the cases that I do in court, well, the cases in court are already in court. And so if the parties don't reach an agreement in mediation, their next step is a trial. In the cases that we do in the Office of Consumer Protection, frequently the aggrieved party will indicate at the beginning of the mediation that if no result is achieved, then the next step will be litigation. And so mediation in your office frequently is the last opportunity that parties have to craft a solution themselves, to take charge of their dispute, because if it goes to court, the decisions will not be made by the parties. They'll be made by either a stranger in a black robe or a stranger in a black robe and a jury of people that they also don't know.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Lang, for joining us today. If you would like to find out more about our mediation services, go to our Consumer Protection website and click on the main tab, and the information will be there.